Hey, it's your girl Candy, and I am here with Monique 69 Ways Johnson and Tamika's Den. And we are here to discuss Tyler Perry Sistas Season 7, Episode 22. The
Yes, the
finale.
finale.
Had it
Yeah.
coming. Gary had it coming.
Yeah, he
Oh
did.
no.
Yes. So, quick question, ladies. First of all, how are you all doing?
Okay.
I'm good, hanging in there. Busy week for me.
Alrighty. And how did you enjoy the episode?
Go ahead, Monique.
My bad.
Dang,
My
why I gotta
bad.
go first? It was
Okay.
cool. Like it ended like we hoped. Like one of you said, it was gonna be a game of Clue next season or something. Like who did it?
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah. It didn't feel like a finale for me. I was like, okay, they said it was going to be exhilarating. I said, exhilarating where? And I know 3 of my shows this week have finales. The only one I felt like was a finale was Mayor Kingstown. Shout out to them. The other 2, I was like, okay, girl. Like, we
Okay.
knew it was going to be a whodunit. So that wasn't really a shock. But I wasn't really happy with that either because I want to see Gary suffer. I want to see him get ragtag. Like, whoop that trick.
Yeah.
Even terrorizing everybody.
Yes,
So,
we wanted to
Yes.
see the fluffers put on him, hands and feet,
right.
elbows, and everything. Like, listen, that was too easy for me. That was too easy of a exit. If it's an exit, because we never know.
Right.
We don't know.
Exactly.
Nope. I saw the knife. I saw it in his body. I saw him laying there on the floor. We're not gonna pull a JR move, okay? Over
Yes.
Where was
You
that
know
knife?
they will
That
do
knife
it.
was up here near his clavicle bone.
Right.
Hush.
That was and it's a clavicle. It was up here. It wasn't,
It was. It looked like near the heart area. Okay, it was close enough for me. He's
listen.
gone.
We can only wish and hope.
Right. They better not pull it.
If he's gone. But let's shout out to the people that came and to see us and listen to us, and we appreciate them. Lemon Kush Pepper, thank you so much for coming through. Do your thing, honey. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. And Miss Renee, thank you for coming through. Thank you. We appreciate it. Everybody that's in the bushes, please make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all do the things that make the thing go thingy thing, okay? And so I was on Twitter last night, and this was like a little meme that they had up. Which sister's character is your mood? Hello, Michelle. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. So they had other pictures, but I didn't want to do all those pictures. So whose character would be your mood? It could be either something that you see in this picture, if it's big enough you can see it, or just a thought from a facial expression they've made tonight, the night before, whenever. Just like, how would you, what are your thoughts on just like what is your mood? I'm Danny. I'm the goofy one. People don't like Danny, but Danny don't be right all the time, but she like to keep things light. Whether it's funny or not, she still like to keep things light. And I'm Danny. I'm
between Danny and Fatima. Okay.
It depends on what day it is.
Yeah, that's true.
It really do. Danny be irking my nerves sometimes, but in this last episode with her saying, "Girl, be ready to run. We gotta do what we gotta do." I was feeling her vibe.
Yes. Yeah, Danny was on point this episode. She was like, take him out, let's take him out. She said take him out about 20 times. Yes, ma'am. He got to go.
He gotta go.
He got to go. She was like, And then they found some little memes on there. People really like this Tyler Perry Sistas They be having the most.
Oh yeah.
Have a lot of memes. They have a lot of gifts. They have a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
going on with these shows because it's a lot to give and it's a lot of things
Yeah.
that we could critique and everybody, you know,
Yeah.
it's just, everybody got things going on and whether they say facial expression. Look at Maurice. I miss Maurice
Mm-hmm.
this episode. Did y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I miss Maurice this
No,
episode.
he wasn't in this episode.
I
Mm-hmm.
miss him.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
No.
They show everyone who was supposed to go to the church. No Hayden, no Zach or Fatima, no Tamara. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a continuation on to the season 8.
Sadly, we're gonna be talking about this for the next next season, okay?
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, that's what it's gonna be, honey.
Yes.
So I don't have the picture, but episode opens up with Rich and Sabrina and Damani at the hospital at the doctor's office, and he is talking about he want his seed planted and don't do him and this that, and third and it's gonna be me and not this clown. Like he's being very disrespectful, very ignorant and entitled. I don't know what his thing is. Like, sir, who are you? What's going on with you? And then we end up at the doctor's office. Why are you acting like that? Tamika, what are your thoughts on Rich and his antics?
I don't like none of them. I already told y'all Rich and Tony could go. I just was annoyed. He was ignorant. He was immature. It's like it takes for you to see this other guy to make you run in there and now decide that yes, I do love you and I do want to have a baby with you. You ready to whip your stuff out in the hospital room? Like, what are we doing here? Because you wasn't doing all of that and you still knew that she was going to be choosing whether it was from an unknown donor to somebody that she do know. So it just felt more like all of this is happening because you find him to be a threat because it's the actual person that you could see. And now all of a sudden you, and so I just didn't like how they did that. And his reasoning behind him not wanting kids, I was okay with that. But now your reason has changed like 3 different times. And then now you're ready to all of a sudden have them. And that just didn't make sense to me. I don't know, child. It also doesn't make sense to me that Sabrina's like in this super rush. Like I get, you a woman of a certain age, and this is what you trying to do. But I feel like we always take forever to go through these stories, and it felt like hers was just pure, and you don't even know this guy. So I still had a little leeriness behind that too, especially with me recently watching The Man with 1,000 Kids. I was like, child, be careful. So I don't know.
I think that kind of did a rush correction on Sabrina's storyline because they was dragging that prison jail storyline.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. So they trying to speed up her storyline with Rich and this guy.
Yeah, make up for lost time.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But I like when she told him, like, once you give me your sperm, you can't take it back. Like, you can't just take it back. I like that she said that, but I hate she gave him so much energy because he wanted to argue with the man. He wanted to pull his stuff out and get it going. Like, sir, why are we? What are you trying to prove now? It's too late. It's too late. Like when she asked you for it, as much as you stayed between her, coup de soir, as much as it was in there, it seemed like you should have just dropped it off in there anyway. Like, sir.
Right, because they were jumping around like rabbits.
Yeah. Right. How you know you fertile? Like, I mean, not fertile. How you know you get pregnant? Like, how you know your swimmers are swimming?
Right. Yeah. Like it takes a while for that the testing, whatever she said, the testing to go and
exactly. So like, now since you here and you interrupted us, I would have been like, okay, doctor, take him and test him in the meantime, but we still gonna go ahead and do what I was coming here to do because no, you're not about to just stop my whole thing like when you been knew about this. I don't know.
You just you got to stop your whole thing because of him, and then she's letting him know I need to go apologize to him, and you don't owe him nothing. She said, yes, I do, because he showed up for me. Some your ass ain't do. Like, sir, stop it. Rich is oh, I don't like him. I didn't like him and I still don't. He didn't do anything to make me like him. Because if you didn't want kids, stay away. That's my whole thing. If you don't want kids, leave me alone. Because I do.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Like, and you telling me you're expressing this to me, you don't want them, and I'm telling you I do. I suggest you get them.
That's why it was weird to me that they were like saying, okay, well, you don't want them, I do want them, but we still gonna date, we gonna maybe slow it down. I was like, what are we doing? This doesn't
No.
make sense. Like y'all got one
Yeah,
foot in, one foot out.
No.
Rich
That's
should
not.
been left a long time ago once he heard that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This part was funny
So
though.
we get to the part where boss lady Marie pulls up on Hayden, and she's like, all right, big daddy, show me what you got. She didn't say that. But she was like, show me what you got. And he was like, he ain't had nothing. And she was like, so what's going on? And he was like, Miss Willis. And she was like, don't call me that. Why you know what the man to call her Miss Willis? I said, damn, Marie. He told you he ain't got that, so he can't even call you Miss Willis. But anyway, she is upset because he don't have anything for her. But then Andy comes in and saves the day, saves the company, saves the case. And she comes in with a big old smile. And I'm like, okay, Gary ain't nowhere in your thought process, girl, but it's okay. I love that for you. So she gives Miss Marie the information that Maurice gave her. And you know, so far, so good. So my question is, does Andy owe Maurice?
No,
Y'all can
because
answer that question, and then we can talk about the conversation.
I don't feel like Andy owed Maurice due to when he was in prison. She was trying to help him get out, and the best way she knew how. I mean, I know she helped Sabrina, but she also was trying to help Maurice in the same process. I think, as I recall, because they drugged that to death. So
yeah,
call it even.
Yeah.
I think she do owe him. I think Andy haven't really been doing a good job as a lawyer. She been trash. Let's be honest. So if Maurice didn't help her out, she wouldn't even have gotten this. I felt like since everybody, I don't know, because they ain't wins for me, in my opinion, but I felt like since it was supposed to be a win for Sabrina or some type of closure for Sabrina's closure for Danny, and we wasn't gonna have a closure for Andy with a man, so we made her the position of getting promoted and becoming partner. That's her win. But then she losing on the other end when it comes to the whole Gary situation. Because I really didn't feel like she deserved it. I was like, okay, girl, like you just so happened to get that info from Maurice and like, literally saved the day.
And a good word from Marie too, because Marie
she
didn't have to.
Exactly. And she was giving her a hard time the whole time.
Yeah, because she was not focused. Yeah, because Andy wasn't focused. She was always late. She wasn't focused. She didn't bring any information. The only thing she brought was what, that 70 or 700K or whatever it was, that amount of money that, y'all, was he, so how much was he paying Maurice?
He said he was spending big
bucks.
What
was the website name again?
I can't remember what it was, but
Fatuation or something.
I can't remember what he said.
I don't even remember the exact name.
Dang.
But listen, I want to know, because it comes to find out that it was the secretary that was doing the legwork for him to get what he needed from Maurice and whomever else that he was getting it from. So it seemed like it was her, but it wasn't the secretary. They was looking in the wrong place. Right. So had Maurice not giving them that, they would have been at a brick wall, because the secretary was not even the person that they was would have been looking for. You know, so luckily, you know, Maurice came with it. So we do get Miss Marie and Andy discussing later on. Well, she was like, you and what's his name? No, Hammers. What's the man's name?
Oh, Jordan.
I'm gonna call him DeBarge. Jordan. We'll make a good a nice power couple, and because she wears everything on her face, you could see that was an issue for her when as soon as she said it, her face went, and she let Miss Marie know what was going on, and of course, Miss Marie said, I forgot what she said. I got it, or okay, but I'm gonna go talk to these talk to the partners, or
Yeah.
whatever. So, what do y'all think she did with the Gary thing? Like, what do y'all think about that? Like, what would she been able to do with that information with Gary? Like, what did she have
I'm
over
not
Gary that will
sure,
allow
but
her to?
remember, she was familiar with Gary. She had gave him some kind of money in the past. I do remember that. And then
Mm-hmm.
she was saying like, "You ain't nothing, and you still out here in the streets owing a whole bunch of people." So maybe she was able to make calls as far as whatever higher ups or business people that he did still have business with. I wasn't exactly sure, but she was like, "Let me make some calls, see what I could do." I know she definitely had power because at one point he thought he was gonna go and sucker her, and she was like, "No, no, honey, you
No,
trying to
right,
deal with
Mm-hmm.
you."
Yeah. Yeah.
right. Like, psych. I wouldn't be
Hmm.
surprised if she called one of her associates, like, "You still looking for Gary? He's
Yeah.
still here.
Right.
This is where he at." And they probably pulled up and did a yank.
And then Miss Marie goes and talked to Hayden about um why Hayden think his motion in the ocean was supposed to suffice everything that he did for Miss Marie. I don't know what world he living in, sir. Y'all just was that was just a transaction between
This
y'all
is
two.
his motion in the ocean. Don't move anything. Hayden, you not
It's
moving nothing.
chapstick and golf balls.
You not moving nothing, honey.
No.
Get
I
up.
didn't understand this with Hayden at all, and
Mm-mm.
it didn't make sense to me how you thought that, because you was what he said, giving her back shots,
Back
that was
shots.
supposed to mean
Sir.
no. Mm-mm. I love
When she
how she
said
read
good
him
boy,
down.
I about lost. I said, "Ooh, good boy. Ooh, that sounds
He
like good
said it
boy."
was
Yeah,
charity.
because right, she's like, I would tell on myself before I let you get to the
Okay.
spot of telling on
Exactly.
Sir,
me.
you
Like,
can
are you out your mind? I
you can
like
go
Mhm.
away and
let
go
him
to
know.
hell. You can get out my
Because
face
I
with
would
that.
end your career. Okay.
Listen.
Right. First you thinking you supposed to get special favors, and then when you're not getting the special favor, you're gonna make a threat. I'm like, really? That didn't make
Mm-hmm.
sense to me.
It's
Yeah, he
crazy.
was in no position to do that.
Mm-mm. Now you lost out on both things because she was still trying to take you out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Okay, so we get to Fatima and Zach talking, and he's interrogating her, so to speak, saying that hey, you walked past me, you was disheveled and this that, and third. I've been calling your phone, it's going to voicemail. Like, what's going on with you? So she lets him know that she went to meet Gary on Andy's behalf, and that his security guard pushed her, and it got a little physical or whatever. And she said she can handle herself, but I need Fatima to calm down, sit down, check up, break it down. You a lady, you can't. You are not in comparison. No. Anyway, because I can get it. I used to be that same way. I ain't say I used to be. I am that same way a little bit. I think I can handle myself instead of when it comes to the other opposite sex, and that's not realistic. So,
Mm.
what are y'all thoughts on the conversation with Zach and Fatima, and he ready to go out the door to handle Gary, and Fatima letting him know, like, you got something to lose. You got your son, you have the
A
baby, the
baby on the
twins on the
way.
way. She kept saying the twins. She said the twins are on the way. She never mentioned herself. She don't think about herself. What do y'all think about her? She doesn't think about herself. She always think about everybody else.
I told you
Thoughts.
she got the S on her chest. Like, she always thinks she's someone's savior. Like, she always put herself last, and then she get mad when somebody don't consider her. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
eh, which one is it? At times, I be like, okay, I get it, but you gotta like put yourself first at all times and
Mm-hmm.
let it be known that you would like to be considered in things. Cause sometimes she be like putting herself last, and then she get, like I said, she get mad when nobody else consider her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially Zach, I be like, which one is it, child?
Mm-hmm.
But Zach trying to go out the door. I'm like, if you don't sit your 2-time felon ass down, like, come on, like, What are you doing? Where you gonna go?
Yes.
Let's
Sit down with Zach. You cannot go nowhere. Chill out. It's
like
okay.
no.
What are your thoughts on Zach trying to run out the door like he gonna do something, and then Fatima putting herself last?
I mean, this is their typical situation, so it didn't surprise me. I mean, I know that that's going to be his reaction. I think that's going to be any man reaction. You see your girl come home and you like, wait, it got physical? What you mean it got physical? Okay, nah, I got to go see him. And he already wanted to get Gary any daggone way, so he ain't really need too many excuses. But you know, it made sense what she said to him. Like, no, you got to think about your kids now. Your life is different. We trying to do different things. You can't put yourself out there like that. Don't worry. I'm handling it. Let me handle it my way. And he know how she get down already. So it's like, yeah, okay, we going to wait and we going to let you handle it. Hey, Shayna.
Hey, Shayna girl.
Yeah, so I wasn't really too surprised by that. And she's always the one that want to be saving everybody. Child, I used to be that way, honey. Then I realized I can't save nobody till I save my damn self. So
I know that's right. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You muted, Candy.
I'm just talking. I used to be that way until the beer virus came. I was that way until then. I was like, you know what? Evidently, y'all can do well without me because we can't go nowhere. So I think y'all can figure this out on your own.
Sometimes you ain't got no choices.
Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, no lie. I had to. It took a while for me to realize. Oh, everybody on lockdown. I ain't got to go here to pick up nobody kid or take nobody kid, or I ain't got to. Hold up. Oh. I don't have to have me. I just ask me and I say, yeah, what time? Oh, okay. All right. I'm glad that, I felt so much. I'm telling you, I felt so much better when I was not stretching myself thin to do for other people. Not that I didn't need any assistance at any point in time, but there's a lot of times it was always one-sided. When it comes to going and doing, it was like one-sided a lot of times, and I was like, thank you, thank you, twin, thank you, Beer Virus, thank you, I appreciate it. It brought a whole lot to light,
Yeah, sometimes you gotta have that reality check. I know when I got injured and had to have my surgery and couldn't do things the same way, and then my other half ended up getting sick, and I'm trying to help with taking care of him, he trying to help with taking care of me, and we couldn't do for people the way we used to. A lot of stuff changed, honey. People wasn't used to that. No, I can't do it.
Right. Okay.
So I don't have the picture either, but I think this is where Andy goes back to work. Well, they're back at the office, and she's talking to the boss, and he's letting her. It seemed like he about to break it down, like, girl, you got to go. We're about to give you a pink slip and a white box, and you have a good life. That's how it felt he was going to do. But he gave her a promotion as partner, which I always thought she was already partner, but I guess she wasn't. Maybe she was like,
that's why they was in competition. Now originally she was an associate, and I think which they dropped the ball on the Robin storyline altogether. Because I think if he would have got in, then that was supposed to be her chance to get into a certain position. Then we just didn't hear nothing from him no more, and I don't even know where the hell that went. Then you had Gary and Hayden trying to X him out and all of that. But I actually thought that we was already knowing that she was going in there for that, because the way Mr. Marie was like, okay, you did the daggone thing, you made this happen, now I'm gonna go and talk to them. I figured he was following up after Miss Marie went in there. So when she first was looking all shaky and scared, I was like, well, why the hell is she looking like that? Miss Marie just told her what she was about to do. But I said maybe with her having so much going on, it was just like, even just more anxiety. So he actually said, we making you the partners official. You gonna be added on. That bond's gonna be at the end. She was like, wait, did you just say bonds?
Right.
I thought she was gonna get fired.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna give her a pink slip in a white box.
I thought they heard something about Gary. I thought they heard like, Gary.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Because
did
let's
too.
not
But
forget that they had.
I didn't think they were partner. I just thought they were at one point, and then when they said it again, it's like, hold a minute. I knew they were
Yeah.
fighting for partner, but
Right,
it was
yeah.
like, well, wasn't she something before? But you know,
Mhm.
and Shayna, say that to my face because you're supposed to be up here.
Yeah. And her
Well,
and Hayden fighting for partners kind of didn't make sense to me because I was like, I thought they was, I don't know, child. Let's not get too deep into it because Tyler, whatever.
Yeah, let's not say we did.
listen. So she talking, and then Hayden comes in with his little, nose up high, and he just kills me. He just walked like he, King Dingaling, and like his ish don't stink. And she break him down like a shotgun, y'all. She let him know that, I am your boss. You work under
Yeah,
me.
he was just catching it from every
On the
end.
And
HBIC.
yes, and his face hit the floor, and Andy got to doing her little two-step and dance. And I said, Lord, how long this two-step going? How long this two-step gonna last? Because Andy, baby, I don't know what's gonna
She
happen
was
at the end
cute
of
in
this
her little
episode.
suit.
She was. Oh, oh,
Oh, I hope
okay,
you
okay,
feel better,
okay. Oh, I hope
Shayna.
you feel better.
Felt
I'm just
Yeah,
messing
better.
with you, Shane. I'm just messing. But please do feel better. Please do.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah. Thoughts on Andy getting the job? I know Tamika said it earlier about she ain't never do nothing, but Monique, what are your thoughts on Andy getting the promotion? Like she only had like 3 or 4 cases that we seen her do. I guess I know we're on a show and it's a drama, it's a nighttime drama, and we're not supposed to see everything, but like dang, we don't we don't hear the conversation of wins. That's all I'm saying.
I'm like to me because like I don't see that. Well, I will say, like you said, we don't see everything because sometimes we do get scenes where Fatima come to our office like this is for this case, even though we ain't never saw it.
Yeah.
So I think she do something, Tamika,
Hey
even though we
Havana.
only saw like 2 or 3 cases.
Yeah, but you know what the hell it be? They show more of her coming late, leaving early. A big part of
Yes, her
her
friends
work
keep
getting
coming up
done.
there. Her friends
Yeah,
keep coming up there.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we see all this other stuff, okay? Yeah, but I mean, I guess, win is a win and it is what it is, a
Yeah,
black girl power. We ain't gonna take it from you, girl.
Yeah, and I think a big part of it is also having Fatima there helping her.
Because did you see when she was talking to Marie, she was like, and I'm gonna get my paralegal. She was looking at Hayden to drop the papers and send it to Mr. Willis. And
Yes.
it is what it is. And I say, Lord, please, I hope everything go through. I hope this don't fall through,
right.
because listen, Hayden need all the help in the world right about now, y'all. I don't care nothing about him, but he need all the help in the world. But anyway, so the next part of the episode, we see Sabrina and Rich talking, and why they got the outside clothes on in her bed on her bed, I don't know, but it really irked my spirit. It bothered me really, really, really bad. But anyway, so they were talking about
Yeah, I
her
can't
having to,
stand that.
having to stop and they want to have a baby. Like, sir, you can't just stop, drop, and roll. This is not how it works. This is not how none of this works. You cannot tell me that now you want a kid. Now you want a child. You did all of
Right.
this out of the blue. Like, this wasn't even a conversation. You had a conversation with 2 nuts at your job, at your business, and they gave you the idea that kids were a great idea. And then you knew there was a physical person that was into me, not just a little bottle of sperm. It was a human that was giving this stuff to me, and he liked me, and he looked nice, and he was a corporate guy. So because of that, you think you finna fly down here and break up the situation that's going on, embarrass me, and you all cutting up in front of the like Rich. That's not how this works, sir. Now she got to start the process back. She got to stop what she's. I don't like people. Just don't stop me from
And
doing
then
what
the
I'm
doctor
doing.
said she got a week left to do this, right?
Yeah,
If I'm tripping.
and you want to be the
So
supportive
he got to get
boyfriend.
vetted.
Yeah, like is your semen? Do your swimmers? Do they swim? Are they swimming up top? Do they go all the way upstream, or do they stop midway? I need to
Right.
know. Do they die along the way, or are they like?
He
I
might
don't
be
like people
sterile.
doing
You
that.
never
Don't
know.
stop me. You've heard me talk about this 1,000 times. Now you want to stop me from doing what I'm doing. All this money I'm spending on doing this because it does cost a lot of money. Now
Mhm.
because it's a man, a beautiful God given gift to the world. This man is so fine. You know that, and you want to stop that because you think this man gonna take your place. But now you want to have kids and think you're gonna be a hell of a father, sir. Go away from me with this. What say you, Tamika?
I agree. I don't know what else I can say. It just annoyed me. I was like, dun, 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 dun. Like they was just, oh God, trying to make it like it was supposed to be something that was supposed to make you happy and be romantic, but it really wasn't giving me that at all. It was annoying
Mm-mm.
the hell out of me.
It was knowing the hell out of me too. I'm not gonna hold you.
Seriously.
And
Oh,
you
I just
saying
thought about
okay.
it. Now that I see my career and everything else going, I looked and I was like, every time I see your face, the only thing that's missing is you. I'm like, get the hell out of here. I was mad that she was sitting there listening to that. I mean, I am a little
Yeah.
because, like, we know the Sabrina character has always kind of been quiet and just go along with it. She is speaking up for herself more. And she did say to him, like, listen, if you don't want it, you don't want it because you know it's something that I want. Don't just say it to be saying it. And
Right.
that's fine. We could go our separate ways. But at the same time, you actually stopped and left and came home with him and talking about this girl. So I was like, I just don't know how to take this right now. And then he's like, "No, I mean it. I think I could be a great father, and I see myself having kids with you. I think the reason why I was saying that I didn't want kids because I didn't find the right person." I'm just like, "Okay, boy."
Sir, child,
Rich, stop,
child.
please, stop, please. It was
She is
just
a hopeless romantic,
She
and I love it
is.
for her. I really do, but
Mm-hmm.
I just need her to be. I guess she's being cautious. She really is because
Mm-hmm.
she could have taken. She could have not said that to this man. And could
Right.
have been trifling and took it and oops and no conversation. She could
And I
have,
want to be happy for her with that. Like, I actually want him to feel that way, but I don't like the fact that it took this to make him feel that way. It would have been nice if
yes.
they would have just kept having conversations and it would have
Mm-hmm.
been like, you know what? And even the conversation that his friends had with him, I was like, well, what did they really say that was any
Yeah,
different that all of a sudden got through to you now? It just didn't make sense.
nothing at all.
yeah. That scene was getting on my nerves. It was irritating me. I'm like, if y'all do try to go through with this, you can't get her pregnant. Then what? She gonna resent you,
Right.
and then she like, I had
Because
my chance with the money.
I told y'all before, I actually thought the story was going to go a completely different way. And she was going to find
Mm-hmm.
out she was already pregnant, being as though they kept showing them every minute, doing it here, doing it there. I
Jackrabbit.
was like, it's going to be knocked up already. But
Right?
that
Yeah.
didn't happen. Mm-hmm.
Because that'd be too about right. So no,
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna happen that way. But y'all think the money, if she do go with him, you think the money gonna walk away quietly, or he's still
Mm-mm.
gonna try to creep around?
I think you
What
the
y'all
one that
think?
said
Is
he
he
needed
gone?
paperwork, or was it Shayna? Somebody said he they need to draw up
No.
paperwork.
Okay.
You was it you or Shayna that
Yeah,
said
I
they need to
said
draw
I
up
always
paperwork?
say they need a contract.
Yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah,
I
yeah. Because
agree.
I'm not gonna be
They need a
share, but I'm so
contract.
sorry.
Mm-hmm. I
No,
definitely
you're not
agree.
gonna get me.
Yeah.
Right. So
And that's
Yeah.
Tony and Danny annoyed me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We
God.
gonna. So we get to Tiny Man and Portia Williams 2.0 because I'm like, damn, she's like Portia Williams, but
dang.
from Housewives. So he comes in the house, sit down, look around like the house is in a disarray. You
Mhm.
sitting here rent free, sitting here doing nothing. At least you could do tidy up, cook some, you ain't got no pots going on. Gary, I mean, not Gary. What? Well, I know you upset. You done had a bad day. You didn't get partner. You didn't get what you didn't. Miss Marie can't give you none of that thing no more. Glitter cootie,
Mhm.
and you upset. And then she's sitting there with her dumb behind on her phone This man had asked you about this phone before. He brought it up to you. Yet and still you want to sit there on your phone. You know that phone is a problem. But you got an attitude. Because you ain't got no ring on your finger. When you had the ring wasn't given to you in the right manner. So you don't deserve it because it was given in false. It was given to you with false I forgot the word I'm trying to use, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't given to you the right way. Because that y'all wasn't really dating. You was using this man. He was a what is it called? He was a not a mission, but he was a y'all know the word I'm trying to use. What he was a shit, y'all don't know the word I'm trying to use.
Like a mark.
He was a mark. Thank you. He was a mark. He was a mark.
I would say a trick.
They were
Yeah.
trying that too. They were trying to get him out of the way, out of out of Fatima's way.
Fatima way,
yeah. So we get to, then he takes the phone from her. They fight over the phone. How does he go directly to that video? And you hear, how we get there? Was she looking at that?
Probably was the last thing that was open, honey.
This girl is crazy. Why is that not in your hidden files? What? Why?
Well, I mean, can you blame him?
No, but why is that? Why can he put his hands on it immediately?
I guess her phone was already unlocked because she had a phone in her hand. I guess it was already unlocked because, first of all, I don't think he know her unlock code of the phone, and it could have been the last thing she had open. I don't know.
Yeah.
Since she like to send and edit videos and threaten Gary, I don't know.
Yeah, so
or he could have opened the text message and then she sent the video to Gary and then
why is that still in the phone? But this girl is slow. We know she's slow because
it's still in the text thread.
If she was not. We wouldn't even be here if she wasn't. Yeah, we wouldn't even be here if she wasn't slow. So he sees the video and he just loses it. You could tell he wanted to cry. You could tell he was upset, hurt, disappointed.
Yes.
And it was like a pile. You could tell that was
truly hurt.
Another thing that got him for the day. Like he was really, really hurt by that. You could tell on his face he was hurt, y'all. Like really, really hurt. I don't feel for him at all because it is what it is. Because you got Miss Marie.
I don't feel for him, but I know he was hurt. The look on his face, baby.
Yeah, he was.
I got so many whys. I got so many whys. Like, why did he think that Miss Marie was really about to give him a promotion and or be serious with him because he was giving her something? Why did she think Gary was about to get serious with her? I'm thinking something was really gonna come out of that recording. I mean, it did, but it ain't what I wanted. Like, she really was going to use that as some type of leverage. I thought she was smarter than this. They both is giving me dumb and dumber and dumbest. Like, they in a competition to see who could do the dumbest shit. I just was annoyed with them, too. Y'all both crying. Y'all both cheating on each other. Like, what are we talking about here? I mean, I get it because Gary was his supposed friend, which I don't know how the hell he thought Gary was a friend to begin with.
He was more a friend to Gary than Gary was friend to him.
Right, exactly. Gary was just using him most of the time. Right. And he was even at one point when he was warning Andy, like, it's some other stuff that go on with Gary and you don't know, but some kind of way he still got suckered back in with him. Yeah. And also, why was it still on your phone, girl? Why was it so easy? Like, that thing would have been deleted. No way in the damn
it was still in the text thread, Tamika.
Yeah, she must have been just watching it over and over and over.
That's what I said. I said, was she just watching it? Because why are we here?
No sense whatsoever. Like, as soon as he opened it, he didn't even look like he had to look. He was just like...
They was no good for each other anyway. I think Tamara should have gone by her way, but she ain't got nowhere to go. So
that's what she was crying about because she gonna be homeless.
Even Fatima called her like, "This is your upgrade." You started doing what you
like, I wanted so much more for you.
Right. She tried to help out, but that ain't what she wanted, child.
That's it.
So horrible. After this nut job, we get to Danny and Big Tony. And I'm calling him Big Tony because the way he walked out that day when he had no clothes on. Tony just seemed like a big boy. Let's see. I don't care about the troll hating with the small can and or Tamara and overexposed.
Oh Lord.
I was hating getting cheated on. I'm done.
I don't feel bad for neither one of them. But
No,
she
I
up
don't
there.
feel bad for them either. That was just another person to add to the list to make angry at Gary to want revenge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
that was
we
a
get
good punch for him. So
this nut
Mhm.
job coming in with 11 tulips from Publix. I'm gonna give him Publix. I was gonna say Piggly Wiggly, but why?
I could say on
Okay,
side of the road, the dude that had the bucket full of flowers.
Mhm.
okay. Like, so I guess she's supposed to be the 12th flower, maybe. He came in with 11
Remember,
flowers.
he gave
Supposed to
her
be a
one before. She was like, "Where's the other 11?" So now he came with
Oh
11
yeah,
for.
she
oh my
remember old
God, who
maid.
remember that? That is so corny.
And I'm like, baby,
Boo,
she said she's gonna
tomato,
be the
tomato.
12th flower. Like, okay. So he was like, you don't have to worry about what's her name? You don't have to worry about Janet
The
anymore. I
army
forgot her name.
wife,
Yeah.
army
And she was like, "What, she
ex-wife,
dead?" Say this fool here.
because they in Italy. I guess they going to Italy,
She
and
said, "Was she dead?" No, they're
because
going
she
to
in the
Italy.
service.
Yes. But he was like, she's gone. He was like, she's gone. And she was like, she dead?
That's
Tiffany,
funny.
that's her name. Tiffany. So, and the kids are gone too. And she was like, oh, good. I'm glad. But she was glad that I know what she meant, but she
Yeah, I
cleaned it
know
up and
she
said,
meant
no, I'm
to.
glad she's okay, not
She's
gone.
okay, not gone.
I'm glad them kids gone too, because they did need to be with mama, that kleptomaniac that daughter they got. What are y'all thoughts on the conversation with Danny and Tony, and then her kind of like accepting him back, because when she was like, "Oh, you've been going to your therapist," I'm like, "Girl." Anyway, Tamika did
Child,
Monique.
this gave me another fake ass. I'm just not here for it. First of all, Danny don't want to be bothered with them kids. It's the same thing with like the Sabrina Rich, is just the opposite. She don't want no man with kids, but you're talking to a man that got kids. She was happy they was going to damn Italy. She told myself, "Oh well, I would leave you too to go to Italy." Like, I don't know. This just I'm not here for this either. It annoys me too. I really would have liked to see the exchange between him and his ex-wife, but I know they wasn't gonna get that deep and let us see that,
Mm-hmm.
because it just was like, oh, so now you want to be bothered with her because they leaving? I don't know. He was
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
oh,
because
I understand.
he gonna be lonely, and he ain't got nobody to
Yeah,
take care of. So, I mean, that's a clever way to get rid of, to write
yeah.
out the kids, I should say,
Mhm.
and the ex-wife. So
Mhm. She said them
hopefully,
buttons look like they about to pop off.
mm-hmm.
so yeah,
Yeah,
so that was just a
I,
clever way to get rid of
I
them.
wasn't impressed though. I was just
No,
like,
me either.
okay.
And to me, it seemed like Tony's character changed. I don't know. Well, of course, he was kind of a stalker in the beginning when we first met. He was a real
Yeah, it
stalker.
already did rub me the right way when they first was getting together, him in that van.
Yeah. And then he kind of changed to where she ended up going to therapy. I'm like, okay, well, Tony might be good for Danny.
Right.
Okay. And then it's like, hold a minute, who is this dude? He's kind of like a pushover. He's not the person I thought he was once he encouraged her to go to therapy. I guess because
Yeah.
he held a lot back. It's like the kids and stuff like that. I guess because, it was like he didn't have any control over his personal life. Work life might have been good, but his personal life seemed like it was hell on
Yeah,
wheels.
he
Yeah,
Like
wasn't
he didn't
it's
have
putting
no
like
no
once,
control.
boundaries. He
yeah, like
wasn't
once,
speaking up.
yeah, once the
Mm-hmm.
kids came into it, it really got hyped up
It
because he
went
started
downhill.
like
Yeah, it's like, no, this is not
getting
it.
hyped because she's not prone to kids. She's not
Mm-hmm.
into kids. Like, relax.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
your daughter's a klepto. You talk about that before she went to Italy. Now she gonna go over there and on some
Go on over
international
there.
stuff.
No, go ahead. Go
Be
get
a
them international
klepto.
charges.
Yeah, I really didn't see what got fixed. He was like, "Oh, now I see and I understand," and I apologize. I'm like, "Okay," and then it's like, "Oh, you seen your therapist recently, huh?" Like, whatever, y'all.
That's nice. Both of them going to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
That's so nice.
Woo, woo, woo. I don't think. anything has been cleared up between Tony. No, I wouldn't see. Love
It
to
Nothing
didn't
has.
see
feel
them
cleared up
back.
at
No,
all. It just felt like
Mhm.
they
just
were
said he
saying
realized
words.
that what his ex-wife was doing, he
So how do y'all feel about Preston? Because everybody like Havana just said, like, she like dating with Preston.
I mean, I originally liked her with Preston, but then they made him go and do the proposal, and then all of a sudden giving her an ultimatum, and then he got
Mm-hmm.
married supposedly real quick. So that turned me
married.
off with that story. And then all of a sudden she had complaints about him that was like, well, where did this come from? You was talking
Mm-hmm.
to him all this. It just didn't make sense. But I've always liked Preston. I would take Preston over this dude any day. But
But see,
I
Preston, I
like
don't know.
Preston, but after a while, like Tamika said, it did get annoying. So I was like,
yeah,
just go y'all separate ways.
I
At
didn't
this
Yeah,
point, like,
understand.
Danny needs
get out my
somebody
face.
that's strong. She needs somebody
Mhm.
that's firm in their word and just
A
like
little cray.
she don't need a pushover. Like to me, I think Tony's a pushover. I think Preston was a pushover. I think she needs somebody
I think
that
Preston was more of a pushover than Tony.
Yeah, he
but,
was.
but Tony just don't give a damn. Seem like I think Tony don't care about nobody but
Nah,
himself.
Tony. Sometimes he be like, nah.
I can't see him being a strong person like that. Can not that Daddy need any straightening up, but I can't see. I don't know. I don't know what she need. Nothing like Gary. Heck no. No. I think she just needs somebody that's can encourage her to do better and I don't know. I don't know.
Like a Jordan.
Oh gosh. Tony was never a right choice for
I had
Danny.
to
Tony
laugh
was
at
sneaky
that.
in the
I
beginning
don't
of
know.
him
I
and then
just never
yeah,
saw it.
yeah.
Mm-mm. And
I
then
don't
I
like the way
don't
Danny.
like when we see him interact with the guys and some of the stuff he been singing and
Mm-hmm.
how he went at
Mm-hmm.
Andy. I didn't like that either. That started turning me off more. I just feel like he was
Yeah.
out of line with some stuff. And you got so much mouth for her in that moment. But then when your ex-wife is coming out her face, you ain't got the mouth to check her and make sure that she know. Like you was saying little stuff, but it just wasn't strong enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the way
know.
Tony, like you said, the way Tony talked about Andy, tell me I bet she on somebody else right now. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
why what sir? We are too long in the tooth to be acting like that about people. Like why what did Andy do to you to make you respond to her sad boyfriend, the man that ain't washed his ass in 3 or 4 days? What makes you respond to this man that way? Like that's gonna make him feel any better. That's not making that man feel better. That she on the next
Right.
man. No. Eh,
Now he
Child.
got to visualize that.
Okay, Monique. Thank you. Yeah. Why are we doing it? Tony is a pushover when it comes to about to his kids, but not for Danny. Yeah,
Tony is like
yes,
a
and that
male
and
Danny.
Tiffany. Yeah,
Tony is like a
yeah.
male Danny on some levels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's like
he
a
is on
male.
some levels. Yeah, I
Yeah.
felt like he was a pushover for his kids and for his ex-wife. And maybe
Mm-hmm.
that's why he felt like, oh, this can't be nothing serious and you gonna be back with me. I don't know, but child.
No boundaries. No
Yeah.
boundaries. Like
Hmm.
Danny couldn't say anything about what needed to be done with them kids, like the little girl's klepto. But she
Hmm.
could be a klepto, but it's your fault that she clapping. No, it ain't. She
Right,
needs to stop.
exactly.
Right.
Stop her hand, or knock her.
Obviously she been doing that. She didn't just start doing it just when you got around me.
Right.
That part.
It's crazy. So
Big.
I don't have the picture of Andy in her car in her Rolls Royce,
Mm-hmm.
leaving giving herself a pep talk and then leaving Jordan a voicemail letting her know that she loved him, that she made partner, that the next time he sees her, she will be married. What are your thoughts on her giving herself the pep talk and leaving Jordan that voicemail?
I was like, why? 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 I mean, you already left the man, and then you can't even tell him a reason why you left him, the real reason why you left him and went to Gary crazy behind. It's like, why would you call him? I know you want to share your good news with someone. I'd rather you call one of your girlfriends than you call Jordan because that's like low key torturing him. And then he listens to the voicemail and then pop up. It was crazy.
Yeah, the only thing she said out of that whole thing that I agreed with when she was like, oh God, that sounded stupid, or I messed up, whatever the hell she
Oh
said. I'm
yeah.
Right.
paraphrasing. I said, girl, that's the only truth you said all day. Like, why did you just call him and leave him there?
Why does
Right. She
he
realized at the
can't
end, like,
celebrate, he can't even celebrate a win with you. Like your win is not being celebrated at this time. Like
right.
everybody is in uproar right now because they know you know you finna get married to this fool, and they can't even celebrate your win. So why do you want to call Jordan and tell him that? Like, girl,
Mm-mm.
Danny need a guy like the guy that wanted to give his sperm to Sabrina. Listen, if he a stand up guy, that's what she might need.
She need a little tough. As long as he tough, child.
Yeah, as long as he's tough, you know.
Because Danny is not for the weak.
Yeah.
She like
Mm-mm.
a man on the tough side.
Yeah. Like some overcooked ribs.
Oh my goodness. Tough. Yes, they're
Yes.
tough.
Yeah. So we get the ladies at I think they're at Sabrina's house. Sabrina's house. Sabrina. Yeah, that's Sabrina. Yeah, that's Sabrina's house. I remember the mirrors and them pillows. So yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
and then Karen with her very pregnant self is talking about the wedding is tonight and what are we gonna do? And Sabrina's like, hold a minute, Andy is getting married tonight. And she's saying she saw a date and a time on her desk, or she saw it on a book or something. And
Calendar.
okay, yeah, calendar. And she's just like, what are we going to do? So we know Danny is
Mm-hmm.
yelling, stab, 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 whatever. She's want him gone. Um, I guess because they got uninvited, she didn't tell them that she was getting married. But
Mm-hmm.
what do y'all think about the conversation about?
They first of
Them
all they
trying to
didn't
figure
know
out.
they didn't know where she was gonna be getting married at, so they
Mhm.
called Fatima.
Right, right, right.
Well, they tried to call Fatima, then they called Zach phone.
Yeah,
Karen called Zach phone,
because
and
they didn't answer
then
Danny phone. Yeah.
yeah, so she's like, "Can I speak to Fatima?" Because they're trying to figure out where this location of this supposed to be wedding that's
Mm-hmm.
happening, and so quickly, and they called Fatima. Fatima was kind of hesitant of like giving them the location, but she
Mm-hmm.
also understand because these her friends, and she low key want to go what's up the wedding as well,
Mm-hmm.
because Fatima was at one point calling trying to get a hold of Madam. She said Madam got something else going on, so there's that, and she reluctantly gave them the location of this wedding. So
She should, as she should have. She should have been calling them, in my opinion. Like, hey,
yeah,
this
but
is
on
what's
the other
going
hand,
on.
her loyalty is to Andy.
So you just gonna let Andy just go ahead and do?
Yeah,
It's
this
like
is
a
another.
tough position, but she
Yeah,
did the right thing in mine.
I
She
feel
had
like
to
I've been
tell. Yeah,
saying
she
the
should have.
same thing throughout every scene, but this was another scene that annoyed me. Now, we saying we know that Andy getting married tonight, and we know that she can only be getting married. It got to be a reason. We don't believe her. We do know that she's
Right, right,
lying.
right.
So that was
Mm-hmm.
good to know because before it seemed like they thought she was just doing it to be doing it. Now, Danny made the most sense to me because she, even though she didn't have it exactly right, she actually was kind of close because she was like, well, maybe since they investigating him, she can't testify against him and
Mm-hmm.
she's his wife. And they was like,
Yeah.
no, you watch too much TV. And
And
then
I'm
here
like,
goes Sabrina.
I'm
Oh,
like,
well, maybe she just wants to be married. I was like, Sabrina, girl, like, join the rest of
that's
us.
why me and Sabrina, we could never.
we could. She is too gullible. Like, girl, everything ain't peaches and cream. Like, and you know, Gary, and you already. She said, I am not the biggest fan of Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, if you're not a fan of this man, why do you think she wants to marry him? Why do you think it's okay?
And even before I was saying, like, I get it. I've had that friend that has done the back and forth, and I know she brought up that, but I still feel like when you've been friends this long, even though they've been disconnected and haven't been around each other, listen, maybe everybody else friendships is different. So I'm gonna say for me and my friends, I don't give a damn how long I ain't been around them. I got friends that I've been friends with for more than 30 years. I know when they lying. I know when they sad. I know when they mad. I know when they happy. I don't care if we
Right.
ain't speak for whatever amount of time. Like, I know. So how you telling me you can't tell the difference? Andy was looking like she was a damn hostage the last time y'all saw her. So that just never made sense to me. So I was glad to see them there. Like, oh no, we gonna go, and this is the second wedding that we gonna have to go ahead and interrupt because something just ain't right. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, she was like a corpse a lot of times. Like she was a shell, like she was a walking corpse, like all the time. And Miss Marie was like, no.
Robotic responses.
Yes. And then she's turning her back, like she was turning her back to the barge and thank you.
The barge.
And it was just like, lady, everybody know what time it is. Your face does not look like that. It ain't frozen that frozen. Like, come on now. But I enjoyed the conversation. You know, the ladies was like, we got to get to the bottom of this. And Karen was, listen, Karen and her belly was like, listen, all three of us and y'all two, all five of us getting ready to go and see what time it is. And Danny was like, I just want.
Danny want to go in there on some violent stuff.
Exactly.
I'm Karen. She said, I can't.
The only thing I wasn't mad at Sabrina for, she was like, listen, I already been locked up. I ain't getting locked up again. I ain't doing no jail time.
I know that's right, because she dying there.
I don't want to go back to jail. You go to jail. You cannot. We're not going. I'm not going back. Danny said 6 feet deep. I'm like, yes. We're going to do 8, like my deal. We're going to do him 2 more just to make sure he died there.
Yeah, right.
But why I thought Karen was going to go in the label, y'all.
It's too early.
It's like one. She been pregnant since season 4.
You know, Tyler ain't gonna let her go into labor to probably season 10, child.
No, she need to be going to labor next season. At the end of next season,
it'll probably be 8. It'll probably be 9. You know, he gonna drag that out, child.
I am not here for the longevity.
I would not be surprised
of this pregnancy.
No, we need her to have that baby child. Come on. Drop the twin.
So we get to Fatima and Zach are talking, and Fatima's on the phone with I wish she had said like Blue or somebody's name, but she didn't, of course, and like she was busy with something else. And Zach was like, I feel sorry for that person. I said, yes, whatever she doing, I feel sorry for them too. Because
me too. Because
is it a guillotine? Is it is it a grenade being thrown? Like, hi. Is she gonna push him out the hospital? Like, what is Madam doing at this moment?
Or lodge a knife in someone's chest. Like she did
okay. So, you know, they got the call, and both Danny and Karen got to talk to let everybody know that they on the up and up, and you know, it's some setup. I didn't get the setup part, but whatever, you know. So, you know, Fatima did let them know the address and whatnot, and everybody got to go. So Fatima goes upstairs to get her bag. What was in her bag, I do not know. I would love to know what was in the bag for her and Zach. I don't know if it was Vaseline and Tim's, or was it some Uzis and some, you know, some hand
Uzis. Jeez.
I just want to know what was in the bag. So, what are y'all thoughts on the conversation of, you know, of them, you know, everybody heading on over to the spot, getting up and going?
I mean,
yeah,
it's like I really don't have no thoughts about it because, like I said, the way they ended this finale season is gonna give a game a clue. Because everybody's gonna pop up. Everybody gonna show
up. I was getting annoyed because I was looking at the clock, looking at them, looking at the clock, looking at them. Like, it's getting closer and closer.
Me too. Me too.
Yes.
Like, wait.
It's like we was like 40 minutes in, and I'm like, hold a minute.
Right, hold on.
What's going on?
Right.
We ain't made it to the chapel.
I'm like, he's still breathing?
Right. Like, why? So we get to the scene where Andy and Gary is talking, and he is letting her know that he didn't want us, you know, it's bad luck to see the bride, you know, before the wedding. And he was like, I thought you would have had some more form fitting or whatever. Child, she took them curtains down from her office and wrapped them around her waist. She was not in the feet getting all dolled up for you, Gary. I don't know how she thought she could tell Gary, I could forget everything that happened. Just let me go. You talking to Gary, baby. You finna get married. Y'all got a whole wedding set up. How you think this man
Andy was still annoying the hell out of me because I was like, really, girl, if that was the case, that would have been work. And another damn why. or a question, child, is where the hell is the FBI? The FBI is supposed to be investigating, but y'all ain't scouting nothing out. Y'all ain't got no bugs nowhere. Gary got bugs all around town. Y'all don't know what the hell is going on. Like, oh, child.
Yeah, nothing.
She ain't trying to call the FBI, nothing.
No.
It was like 2 episodes. We saw the FBI, and that was it. Yeah.
So, did y'all catch when Gary said, I ruined my life for you?
Yeah, like,
what? I mean,
you going
like, Negro? Are you had the audacity? How dare you?
The mitigated gall. Like, sir, where did you get that from? Like, what make you think you could say that? Like, it didn't tell her to sign the marriage certificate. Now, sir, y'all ain't said not damn vow.
Right.
She gonna,
he's a narcissist, he's a psychopath, like all of the things that child. I can't with Gary. I mean, he played the hell out that part, but
yes, Gary played his part. He is a villain that, like, DeMarcus, the only person I know like villains. Like, he is the only one. Gary played it. Gary played his role. Okay, he really did.
He make you want to come through the TV screen and just
he plays his role.
Press
very
your foot
well.
on his neck. Okay.
Yes. So after they finish their little raggedy conversation, we get Hayden on the phone calling Gary. Hayden's throat was shaking. I saw it shaking. I saw it like
tears, not.
He had the tears.
Everything. He was so mad.
He was too through. He was so hurt.
His throat was vibrating. He had his tongue and his lip and his cheek, and he was just like he was ready to squeeze somebody's throat. So he's letting Gary know that Gary let him know that he about to get married, and it's not to Priscilla. What's her name? Penelope. And, and he was like, I thought you was gonna destroy her. He was like, yeah, I did, and now we finna get married. And he went. He said, well, I'm over here. We're finna get married. Come on and bring Tamara too. I said, cat Tamara. Oh, Jesus. So he said he gonna pull up, but not with Tamara, and to send him the address. Lord, listen, I felt Hayden. He punched the. I wonder if his hand hurt.
He tossed that phone and started.
He beat that damn steering wheel. I said, "Oh, we mad. We big mad." Yes, Mr. Renee. Hayden was big mad. He was big mad, and I was laughing. I said,
I was laughing too.
We upset.
Because he felt like, because Gary was a friend to him. He thought that Gary was a friend to him.
And then you are screwing my wife, my girlfriend, like.
And talking about bring her.
Yeah, he didn't bring her. I told you she wasn't good. No way. She wasn't but a liar.
Right. And like you any damn better, child.
Right. Yes. So I need everybody that's in here, please like the video, please share and subscribe to all of our channels.
Yes.
We're at Tamika's Den, Monique 69 Ways Johnson, and I am Candy Loves to Talk TV. It seems like it's 27 you all in here. Please go ahead and do that for us. We'll greatly appreciate it.
Hit the like.
If you not subscribed, please subscribe.
Yeah. And put us in that algorithm, y'all. Girl.
Okay, Moochie.
As Moochie would say, right?
I got a Moochilla's review. But yeah, so now we get the bridesmaids coming in. They was like, hey, how come the bridesmaids? I was like, okay. Sabrina said, well, listen,
I am so mad that
Sabrina is ready
for the wedding.
Listen, is it chicken? Not chicken. What is them frills at the bottom? Or is that her purse?
Peacock.
I think that's her purse. I actually like that color.
The peacock feathers.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you.
Flamingo feathers.
I said, no, she didn't get dressed up for the wedding, girl. You supposed to throw on some jeans and sneakers. We coming here to storm Gary out.
Look, they was already at her house, so she like, I might as well get dressed up.
I might well get dressed. Shoot.
Danny like, nah, I wanna.
Right.
I'm gonna look nice, but I'm ready to unlive somebody, and this is not. So Andy's trying to explain it away like Gary's in her life now, and she's not, she's gonna marry him, and Sabrina's letting her know that no, we're not leaving here. We're not doing it. So here comes Elder Barge. And he walks in. Gary say, not Gary. Danny say, I got matches. I say, yup. She say, Lisa left eye. You better run in that dress.
Light them up, baby.
Okay.
Be ready
I
to
know
run.
that's right.
Yes, ma'am. And they've been
I
referencing
was all
different.
with it.
They've been referencing different people lately. They did Usher. Fatima did Usher, and then we got her doing. They did something else last week, but they've been referencing. So we know Tyler. These might be other people, right? Tyler ain't put them in there. He didn't do that.
Pop culture references. Pop culture references.
Yeah, she was like, I'm going to get the oil and the dead one light outside. I know that's right.
So we
burn some other damn
on Elder Barge and Andy's conversation.
Like Angela Bassett.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Cigarettes and flicked it, child, and sashayed off. Okay. So, what are y'all thoughts on Elder Barge and Andy's conversation about him being in danger and she's protecting him and this, that, and the third? Like,
she could have been told him that.
Look, it was a snore fest right there. Look.
Yeah, she could have been said that.
No. When he came to the office, she told everybody else. Like, tell everybody. You should have been told them people what time it was. Maybe it's my, we ain't had to get to this part.
They knew it was something. Danny, even when they first got there, was like, girl, he got your grandmother hostage in the damn basement. Like, we know it's something.
Right.
Yes. And that little kiss that they had, and I'm like, okay.
I'm like, y'all bold because Gary the Incredible Hulk will come out and
It would have been funny if people that came out like, what the hell, and beat the hell out of him.
That's where they still no chemistry at all.
At this point, I'm used to them. They don't even
I'm used to it now, so it's like,
yeah. I did feel like he was acting better though in that last scene because I wasn't up here with y'all last week. That last scene that they had last week when he first came up on her in the office and he was behind her like, so you was saying my name and thinking about
okay. Yeah, he did have a little bass in his voice. He was a little,
the first thing.
So. Yeah, he talking about let's run away together.
Yeah. Run away, love. Like, how many know? Like, really? You think y'all can run away? Y'all not supposed to run to. Y'all not getting.
It almost remind me of House of the Dragon season 1 where Krispy Kreme wanted to Rhaenyra to run away and leave the throne. Are you out your mind?
Right. Like, I just got a promotion. I'm gonna leave my job and go run away. You running for office.
Okay,
right,
like, sir. Yeah, that's not.
He said he could give it up. I'm like, then you really didn't want to be running. Did you just run for fun? Like,
well, he don't seem like he really wanted to run anyway because he was in the house, ain't washed up all week, like talking about he had other people working.
I'm like, dude,
I was like, what kind of campaign is that?
Right, you supposed to show your face. Like you for the people, like, dude, like, no.
Fixation. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought that's what it was. I'm like, it was something like infatuation, but it's fixation. Thank you. I know it's fixation.
We get after Jordan leaves, we get looks like a dream.
I was so mad at that montage. Like, we don't have time for this. Like, are y'all kidding me right now?
And I never saw them do all this.
And they ain't show everything in this little montage. If you really
want to I ain't never see them doing all that. I ain't never seen them do all that because I would have thought that was kind of cool.
Like Miss Renee said in the comments earlier, they didn't show Fatima and Zach get to the chapel. They didn't show Hayden get there. I was like, are y'all kidding me? Y'all really wasted.
Whoever Cornelius Brackens is, go and
what?
Kiss
what?
My ass.
I don't know.
What?
Okay.
Oh, you
Not
being
her.
real disrespectful, and
Yes.
I wouldn't expect that
And
because I
your
know you've been rocking with my channel for like 2 years, and
oh,
just
I'm
because
gonna
people have different opinions
your mama.
to come out your face like that, that's crazy.
Yeah, whoever you are, your mama. Next. Anywho. Anyway, so we get to the dream sequence where it look like Andy is dreaming, but then they go to the montage, like Tamika was saying, and
Yeah.
they of her and him doing their little
His
thing.
guy. I won't be surprised he an FBI agent, but his guy was out there waiting. I guess he was going to
He
officiate the wedding.
because wasn't nobody all them chairs, but wasn't nobody there.
Nobody there, right? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. So we get to Andy fussing. You got me in this dumbass dress, and I gotta come marry you. And she opened the door and she get the. She looks around, and then she hollers. I said, "Okay, y'all,
boy,
who put that knife near Gary's clavicle? Because it ain't near the heart. Who shot JR?
It's near the heart, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know, child. It's just really because remember
Oh,
when the girls came, his guy said he was going back there to check on him. Who came in between there? Because she still looked like she was standing at the front with just her and his guy. Didn't look like the girls had came back. Nobody else looked like they was there. Like, yeah, I don't know. And I don't mess around with stuff like that. I'm really very disappointed. That just turned me the hell off, and I don't want to let some other stuff come on out of here. I'm going to go.
Well, I said what I said. They ain't taking it back.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Baby, I did hold back. I tell you that. I had to.
I know you did. I know you did.
Listen, your mama.
I was disappointed with this though, like we were saying in the beginning. I really
Yeah.
wanted to be like a rumble in the jungle if we was gonna take out somebody that literally has terrorized every character. He done took out his unborn child. Like
they're gonna show it next season.
Yeah,
they're gonna show it next season. They're gonna finna play a game of Clue. Everybody gonna show up and be like, who did it?
Like,
right.
Where were you? Where were you?
And I hope they don't drag it out the whole season either.
Yeah. I hope they well, you know what? I hope they start season 8, episode 1 right at this moment, because if they do anything else, I don't care if Karen having them twins. I don't want to see that. I need to know the backstory on this. I need to know what happened before Andy walked in their room. That's what I need to know. I don't need Tyler to play with us.
I mean, once they play the game of Clue, you'll get the flashback of what really happened.
We have montage of people walking in and out the building.
Right.
We have montage of people walking in and out the building. We have all of that. I need them to walk into that room and tell us who did it. I need to know. Yes, Miss. I don't care who did it, because I want to know. I want to be meaningful.
I'm just glad he gone. I just want him to stay down.
See some action. I definitely wanted him gone, but I also wanted to see it. I ain't gonna lie, because I wanted him to be tortured. I felt like this was too easy for him.
Yeah. Because it was too easy. Like, we needed to see us. Listen, his pants, his shirt still intact. Like, it wasn't no struggle. Like, he didn't look the show. He just looked like somebody just poked him.
Right.
Somebody just snuck up on him. He turned around and they said, "Yeah," and it did.
You reckon they got him from the back? You reckon they stabbed him from the back?
No, I'm talking about, you know how you somebody step in the room and your back is turned, you just start talking, you turn around and bam.
Okay.
Yeah.
It happens so fast.
They should.
Yeah.
To make it impossible to be a struggle. So
right. Yeah.
I don't want to be Madam, because to me that's low.
I don't think Madam would help.
I don't want to be anybody like that, because that's nothing for Madam. Like, this light work. I need to be somebody that, like, because Andy would be a great candidate to do it, but of course she didn't do it because she wasn't there. Penelope would be good.
Yeah, Penelope would be good because he's the main one.
The way
He
he did
almost
her,
took her out and took her baby out. I wouldn't be mad at it.
right? I won't be
Well, we
mad at
know
this
Andy's
10.
scream was
Yo, that was
dramatic,
hilarious.
but
Yeah.
because the way she walked in and then she looked around and she gave that like dramatic pause and then she did it, I knew that she knew whatever happened, she was part of whatever happened because she did it right after she, she looked around. Yeah, so, but
She did like what's it
it
they
was
did
real
on Queen
dramatic.
Charlotte.
Mr. They
The
said she just
lady
happy it was
did.
done. Listen.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy that it was done, but I definitely would have liked to see him literally get tortured. I felt like that was too easy for him with
Yeah.
everything that he's done to everybody.
I needed him to see the bullets
Yes.
coming.
I needed him to feel in pain, like acid his finger like his finger
Golly.
pull his fingernails off. I want to see
Right,
him
like terrorize him.
terrorize
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. He would see now he would need to be
Cut off her ear.
he would need to be in he would need to be in Eden for something like that.
Yeah, he would have definitely got tortured.
In a vat of acid. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. You're gonna
Cut
feel
off
it.
his
You're gonna
junk.
feel it. Yeah, get some ants, put a little alcohol, a little acid or something, pluck his toenails and
Yes.
Yeah. He needs to be tortured because he tortures everybody, no matter what.
Yes, he
And
do.
he had Karen turned up when she was talking. She said, "In my baby shower." I said,
Right.
I get mad every time I think about it.
I know that's right. I feel you on that.
I
You be
say,
like, dang.
"Poor Karen." Karen said, "Yeah, I get mad every time I think about it."
Yeah.
Everybody wants a piece of Gary. Everybody, we got Zach.
Yeah, it's a
Money.
long list, so they're gonna be going
Yeah.
through, making you feel like it might be this one, you might be that one. I just hope they don't spend too much time on that though.
Because we get
I'll be
20.
surprised. Look, I'll be surprised if it's Tony come back in this.
Jesus Christ! If we get 22 episodes of this,
I mean, not Tony.
Want,
it could be Tony.
I don't want 5. I don't want 5 dealing with it. I tell you that. I don't want 5 episodes dealing with this.
Yeah. And they're gonna drag it. They're gonna drag it.
We're gonna get 10, at least a good 10.
It's like a soap opera style.
It's dramatic.
But
the way they've been
writing,
they've been writing kind of fast lately, though. The new writers that came in been moving the story along. So I'm surprised we got this far.
Well, I just hope they move Cameron pregnancy along with
Girl. Now that I think has a pause on it. Because we got the baby shower.
Pause a pregnancy. Oh my goodness.
Baby.
I agree.
Jeez.
Listen.
I agree.
Yeah. But it was I wasn't feeling it. What's y'all ratings out of 5? We're gonna do 5. We ain't gonna go all the way to 10.
For this finale or the season as a whole?
You can do both. Finale and then the whole.
I'm thinking like, what should I give it? I give
this. You rate low.
Trying to be generous here. I give it a 5 for finale, and then as a whole season, I give it a 6.
Great, dang, that's it. Them your numbers though. 5, 6, and 7. I have not seen you go past a 7. I don't think. It's a 7. I don't think I ever seen you go past a 7 on nothing.
No, on these, I'm a tough grader.
You said between 1 and 5?
I did say 5, but Monique took it to 10, so we can just keep it at 10.
Oh God.
To season and then
look at she laughing.
Yeah, because I've seen some people giving it a 10, but everybody's opinions is different.
Probably because of this right here, because he gone.
Right.
That's
then look, and then give it up to 5.5 for this finale. I give it a half. Even though we didn't see who did did the stabbing, so
yeah.
Yeah, I'm somewhere between 5.5 and 6 for this episode. And the whole season, maybe a 7. Oh no, I'm being generous with that. It was
Yeah.
okay. Certain parts I liked better than other parts.
Yeah.
But when you
Yeah.
tell me exhilarating, this was not exhilarating for me. Unless you mean
Yeah, it was not.
exhilarating my blood pressure to get up because I was getting pissed off.
Now the trailer
That part.
was giving that, yes,
Mm-hmm.
because of the hating part of it, that
Yeah.
really gave it a little bit more when he was punching that steering wheel. Because listen,
And snatching that phone from tomorrow.
yes, yes, and we didn't know what was gonna come of that, but I get an episode. I mean, I get an episode of 6, and that's because of this. What we think this could is. I'm gonna say we think it is because they
Yeah,
might be.
because they be doing the switcheroos. Like
Yeah.
it looked like Penelope was out of
Please don't
here, and
do
the
that.
next thing you know.
Please don't
Okay.
do that. I'm be real
Right.
upset, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm be
So.
real upset.
Mm-hmm.
I
We know what we
told you don't
think this
do no
is.
JR thing. Don't do no JR. Don't do that.
Okay. And I get a season, I guess a 7. Yeah. 6 for the episode in the season of 7. Because I started reviewing it, so because it was getting good to me. It was getting like, ooh, it's getting
I
good.
mean, I was watching. I ain't review
I was
every episode
watching
now.
it, but I was reviewing it. I'm like, it's getting good. Not good, but it was better. It was enough for me to like want to press my button. So I say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely will press all the buttons with this, boy.
Well, that's it for that. I don't know
I
when it's
like
gonna
it to
come
let
back.
it be known that we do not always bash all the men. We bash the women too. We are equal opportunity over here. Everyone
Yeah,
can
I
get
don't
it.
even know what men
Everybody
be
can get it
bashed.
over here.
Right.
I don't know what
Lord
men be
knows.
bashed. I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Right. That's I'm
Everybody
like,
get it. Yeah. Everybody get it.
shoot. Andy get it. Danny get it. Sabrina get it. Karen
Right.
definitely
Tima
got it.
get it.
And like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody get it. I don't know where you been at, sir,
Fatima
but
can get it. Like,
all of them. Hi, Torian.
Hey, Torian.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, I know I'll
Hey,
go in
girl.
on anybody, whatever character get on my nerves, get
Okay.
it.
It can be a cat, dog, tree. It could be
Right.
the tree could be leaning too wrong too long, baby. It don't matter. It could be raining too much.
Well,
We
we
just
is
gonna get
equal
it too.
across the board over here.
Okay. Everybody gonna get it. The lighting person, the camera guy gonna get it too. Sir, why you had that camera there too long? You should have did something else. Everybody gonna get it.
Right.
Well, Sisters is over with. I guess Zatima will be back soon. I have not seen anything. Y'all seen a date for Zatima?
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything. No, I've been trying to look. I figured it would be coming soon since this was ending.
Thank you, Melrose. I appreciate it.
Yeah, some people just negative to be negative. Can't do nothing about that, honey.
Mm-hmm. They'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
They made me step outside. Oh, Jesus.
No
yeah,
dates
I haven't
yet.
seen no dates.
Mm-hmm. No dates yet. But normally it comes on when Sisters goes
they might
off,
just pause the team right now. I don't know. It's weird because the way Sister where they at. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll be looking out for it.
Yeah. So just keeping notification bells on, and whenever things pop back up, we're gonna be right back on. I don't even know when the overcome back. Tamika?
No, I haven't heard nothing about them either.
And they used to run together,
Mm-hmm. I haven't heard anything about them.
Now they got Ruthless going.
Yeah, Ruthless came back today. I watched.
Ruthless came back.
Child, they came back with a bang. I said, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay, all right. Ooh, wee. Miss Renee, you 6.
Child, you and me both, honey. You and me both.
Look, you said it, Renee.
And what is it? Family Business came on today, and
yeah, I gotta still watch that.
I gotta watch it. Even though on review, I do watch it, so I did finally got caught up.
Okay, well, good. So, anything? What you got going on, Monique? I saw you drop some before we went live.
My dang on Deadpool Wolverine review finally. It's funny. It's with humor. It's like a little review with humor.
Thank
But
you, Lemon Kush.
Thank you.
thanks. And that movie that came on Lifetime. I thought my husband wife was dead or something. With Latoya Lucky, I gotta do that. I gotta
Oh, girl, I
upload
was
it.
watching that early this morning.
It was like twist on plot twist and plot twist
Mhm.
for me. I was
Okay,
like, yo,
Mhm.
I got to watch that.
what's going on here?
Mhm.
And I probably do uh the Braxton's Family Values. Check it out and see see what they got going. Even though it's gonna be a difficult season without Tracy, because they lost their sister Tracy, and
Yeah, I saw a trailer earlier that I said I ain't gonna be able
I
to
know
do
you
it,
ain't gonna
honey.
do. Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
know. Yeah,
God bless them.
yeah. I'm like, it was gonna be tough, but I know it's
Mhm.
like a form of therapy as well for them to
Yes.
let this
Mhm.
out, because they was going for a minute
Yeah.
before she
Yeah.
had her diagnosis, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So yeah, I'm check them out and then do a review of the first episode, and also Umbrella Academy. I'm gonna check out the first episode, do
Oh
episode,
yes, I gotta watch that. That's my show.
and then I'm gonna
Okay.
do a review of that. If I could, if I like it,
Mhm.
even if I don't like, I might continue. So who I'm kidding? So yeah, so this is the last season for the Umbrella Academy. So I hope
Yes.
they go out with a bang. So
Mhm.
sad to see them go, but yeah, you
Yeah,
can
me
go
too.
for so long.
All right.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
what about you, Tamika?
Well,
Yes,
I
Renee, that
know
movie was
that
good.
God willing, I should be joining EJ tomorrow for family business, and then I'll be doing my love at the lockup. I may do it live. I'll see. And other than that, I don't think I got nothing else set up right now. I know that I do want to cover a man with 1,000 kids. I'm just trying to kind of coordinate
Ooh.
and see when we could do that, and then I'll be doing Bel Air and Reasonable Doubt with the ladies, I believe. And of course, probably when that come back. But there's a couple of Lifetime movies that I do want to cover. The one that Monique was talking about, then there's like two other ones, and I think the Supremes is coming on Hulu at the end of the month, if I'm not mistaken. And that
Miss
other one,
Cleo is
the
up next, I
Deliverance,
think.
Miss Cleo.
No,
Yeah, I want to
yeah.
do reviews on those. So we just gotta figure out like when everybody's available and get our schedules together. So just keep y'all notifications on. It will be some stuff coming up, but y'all know I'm still kind of taking care of things behind the scenes too. So I'll still be around the YouTube streets. Oh, and I made 2,000. Thank y'all to
I
all
would
the new
say you
people that
2K. I
subscribed to
was
my
like, wait a
channel.
minute, hold up. You
Woo!
just gonna skate past that? Congratulations. Okay,
Right.
Congratulations.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it, y'all.
Who's
Yeah,
alien
When I
on
Aliens
saw it, I had
Romulus
to.
next week.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I don't think you watched that, Candy. Did you
No, I
watch
was gonna
the
say.
original Aliens?
Oh, I don't do those
No,
type
I
of
was gonna say
things.
she don't watch that. I can tell you that right now.
Mm-mm. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, that
I
put
know
a
you're
smile on my face.
happy.
As soon as I saw it, I had to message. I was like, girl, congratulations.
Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
know. So when you sent me the message, because it was just stuck there on that
199.
1,900.
It was
Yeah.
giving the 99 and the 2000. We trying to get to the
You gotta get to the
Right.
thousands,
2000,
okay?
honey.
Listen, well, that's
What you
good.
got
That's
going on,
good.
Candy?
Because you just got to the thousands a couple months ago. I remember when you had your thousand, celebration. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
congratulations. You got
Thank
that
No
kind of
love,
you.
fast.
child.
Yes, ma'am. So I did Monday, Monique, Vacay J, and Miss Kira, we did the top Tubi movie. My
I'm just like,
brother's
wait, what?
my brother's wife. Yesterday with Moochie and the gang, we did Mayor of Kingstown, which was how you do a season
Yes.
finale.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow I'll be live with EJ and the gang doing family business.
Family
And
business.
Sunday, I think we're going to do a Tubi movie. I'm not sure, but anything else that we do, just keep your notification bells on. Make sure you are watching the community tabs, pages on our channels. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channels as well. And if nothing else, y'all have a, I'm trying to be like Moochie. Have a good night. You know